December 31st. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. So, because it's kind of the rules, I'm going to talk about a New Year's film this time, and this is New Year's Evil. This is Scream Factory's Blu-ray release, which I do believe is now sadly out of print. This is one of my favorite films to watch on New Year's Eve. It's a slasher film from the early 80s. It's one of the 2 or 3 slasher films that Cannon Films produced. They tried dabbling in the genre because it was such a prolific and popular genre at the time, but their films didn't really take off. And I understand why. Cannon's niche was action films, and they really understood the market for low-budget action films. But this is a special little slasher here. It's about a Dick Clark New Year's Eve bash style party going on in Los Angeles. But this is in a punk club with a couple of punk bands playing. Everybody's dressed as punks. Everybody's doing the mosh. And the hostess is a very popular radio DJ, and she's ringing in the new year with each time zone. Unfortunately for her, she gets a phone call right before every time zone hits, or as midnight hits in every time zone, and this killer is going across the country murdering someone in every time zone as the clock strikes midnight, and his last victim is going to be her. Regardless of the fact that you cannot travel across the country like that. You can't go from one time zone to the next within 1 hour unless you're right on the border of the time zone. You go here to kill somebody, but then you got to figure out how to get all the way over here for the next one. It just doesn't happen. Even flights don't go that quickly. Anyway, we're not here to nitpick, because that's not what slasher films are about. Slasher films are about crazy individuals hiding in dumpsters, lighting their face up with a lighter, going boo. In one of the best shots. It's one of my favorite shots in cinema. I just love it for no discernible reason other than it looks really, really cool. This is a film for watching a dude put nylon stockings over his face with these incredible, like, cyberpunk style sunglasses that are slimline. They're really weird, and it's just like, what? But the guy looks crazy, and it's a film for red herrings. It's a film for body counts. It's a film for not a whole lot of gore, but it's a film to watch people get killed by a crazy slasher and try to unravel the mystery, because it's one of those early slashers that plays more like an Agatha Christie. You don't know who the killer is, and then you get the reveal at the end, and oh no, it's fun. It's not a classic. Yesterday I'm talking Jacques Demy. This is not Jacques Demy, but this is a slasher film that I really, really have fun with, and the fact that it's a New Year's Eve holiday film makes it all the more special, because there's an evening where you can just, you know what, I'm going to watch this movie for the 18 millionth time, and it's themed and it just feels right. So if you can get a hold of the copy, or if you can find it streaming online on Shout Factory's website or on YouTube or anything, by all means, for your New Year's party. Not this year. This year is COVID killed. Next year. For your New Year's Eve party next year, check out New Year's Evil. So that's what's on my shelf. What's on your shelf?